It's time for the KBOI Medical Moment, brought to you by Regence Blue Shield of Idaho, featuring Dr. Kenny Bramwell, the Executive Medical Director for Regence. Dr. Bramwell, good morning.
Morning, Chris. Paul J.
Morning, Doc. On this primary election day, the politicians might not be the only people feeling a little anxious. Apparently, a lot of people get anxious on election day, right?
Yeah, but for most of us, it's not just today. In general, many of us report feeling more stressed about life now than we were a year ago, according to a new poll from the American Psychiatric Association.
What is it that we are so worried about?
Well, they polled adults across all ages, across the whole nation, and they were most anxious about their health, their safety, and their finances. Interestingly, baby boomers showed the greatest increase in anxiety levels from those same adults reporting from a year ago.
Any tips on how we can work to reduce anxiety in our lives?
Well, the best ways to reduce these effects of stress are to engage in regular exercise, like we commonly talk about, to relax somehow, to engage in healthy eating, and to spend time with friends and family.
Doctor, shifting gears just a bit, one of the most popular ways to spend time with friends and family this time of year is with a backyard barbecue. And now there's a new concern we're supposed to think about.
Yeah, that's right. A multi-year study of 90,000 men and women found that high consumption of meat, poultry, and fish, whether it's grilled or broiled or cooked at another high-temperature mechanism, is associated with an increased risk for hypertension or high blood pressure.
A big risk?
It's not huge. It's probably worth thinking about. The study showed that eating red meat or chicken or fish prepared with an open flame, high-temperature cooking more than 15 times a month was associated with a 17% higher risk for hypertension compared to the lowest category of consumption of the foods, defined as fewer than 4 times per month. So if you really love broiling or barbecuing, the takeaway from the study is to just do so in moderation.
Now, finally, for those with moderate amounts of hair on their heads, another treatment option might be on the horizon?
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. They discovered this in an interesting way. Research conducted at the University of Manchester's Center for Dermatology Research in England looks promising. Basically, they were studying a medication that had been designed for or initially tested for osteoporosis, and it seems to help people with pattern baldness. So far, the drug appears to be free of side effects.
Son of a gun, so you have bigger hair and stronger bones, huh?
Yeah, it might just be a twofer.
Dr. Bramwell, thank you so much for joining us this morning on KBOI.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thanks, the KBOI Medical Moment brought to you by Regence, featuring Dr. Kenny Bramwell of Regence Blue Shield of Idaho.